folks, as you can see, I'm logged in onto the back side of our YouTube channel, and we're going to look at the analytics of this channel. And your job, after I point out some dates or some information, is to create a plan for our channel to grow. For example, I want you, basically to think, if these numbers tell us something, what are they saying? Because that's what analytics are meant to do. So I'll kind of explain more as we go. So here we are on the back side, and if you notice, this is a look at our channel for the last 28 days. And within that last 28 days, we've had 385 new subscriptions. We are up to almost 10,000 subscriptions, and that's an increase, but it's not a great big increase comparatively to some of the increases we've seen in the past. You just finished adding videos, so we will have an uptick, I predict, following the fact that you guys added videos. But here's what I want you to see, that we continue to have growth even when we haven't added videos. So folks, we have not subscribed or we have not added content since your film projects in December. And so even though we're not adding, we continue to grow. In fact, these are the top videos that are watched. And here's what's kind of unique. Notice that our top video, which has almost 10,000 watches, is a short movie called Lockdown about a school shooting. It's been added to several playlists, and it has lots and lots of comments. In fact, I've had to turn it off just because it's got a lot, but I want you to think, is there a reason that could be that it's had an uptick in content? As you can see, here is our most watched film, and it did not win our outstanding film when we produced it, okay? So with that in mind, let's take a look at some other items that we could pay attention to. Notice this is an overview. Let's talk about reach. Reach has to do with how many subscribers we actually impress or like, and we haven't added a lot. And so notice that we haven't made like lots and lots of new watches. But we have had an uptick in our click-through rate, meaning people spend more time on our channel. But our overall views are down. And I don't necessarily think that that's unusual. Folks, we haven't added anything new since December. Here's the number that we really pay attention to, unique views. Unique views are the number of views that come to us that have never watched us before. Unique views are what you seek to get so that you can increase subscribers. We have not. And if you look at our days, here's what's unusual. Here's the beginning of February. We had a peak on February 7th where we had 27,460 views. But check this out. For some reason, on Saturday, February 15th, we had 44,559 views. That's a lot of views, folks. And as you notice, we have kind of an uptick, peaks and valleys. I really don't know why that date, why the Saturday. That's unusual. Traffic sources. Notice that we are getting suggestions from other people are sending us 64.9% of our information. That's pretty cool. People who just do a straight YouTube search, 17.6. People who just browse, suggested content, 13.9. And then there's just a whole lot of guessing, okay? Notice impressions. That 61.4% of YouTube recommend us. That's pretty good. In the land of YouTube, there are a lot of haters out there, so that's not a bad number. External sources. Notice that most people find us through Google. I can't even talk. So here's what's unusual. look where we can actually find people who review us. And for some reason, there's some short film recommendation that we get watched from. And I have no idea why, but I haven't really looked it up. But hey, it's interesting. So as you can see that we get lots of views to our short films and other content, and that our films are often referred to from other things. So we can kind of check and see how that works. Engagement, that's actually time watched. We're actually down 7.9 thousand views, and the average time is about 3 minutes and 5 seconds. That's an issue. Do we need to, what is it about our videos that perhaps are not causing our audiences to watch longer? So that would be something for you to think about. And again, here are the most watched videos that we have. And if you look, you can actually see those impacts, those kind of data that comes from that. Who are our audience? Who's watching us, guys? And yeah, we're down. See that? We're up 6% on subscribers, but we are down as far as how many people are watching us. So check this out. Watch time. Notice that we have a lot of watch time from people who aren't subscribers. So there's my question. How do we get those people to subscribe to us? We have more females than males that are watching. Is that important to us? That the average age that our most look at our data here breakdown. We have a large viewership from 18 to 24-year-olds. That our 13 to 17-year-olds, the kids that are your age, are not watching. That's unusual, isn't it? How could we possibly, and why do you think that's happening? And how could we change that? How can we get this number to go up? Because, we are producing a lot of content for, by your age. Why aren't students who are your age watching that content? So one of my questions I want you to think about is that one. Notice that we've got 25 to 34 is our second largest demographic, and our third is 35 to 45 or 44, and then on up. Most of our watchers are from the United States, and they don't watch with closed caption titles. Interesting data. Okay, so based on what we're seeing, I'm going to ask you these questions, and I want you to give your honest opinion. 1, why or how can we get more people to subscribe based on what they're watching and how long they're watching? That's your first question to answer. And 2, based on this audience, why do you think we have so few 13 to 17-year-olds watching our channel and more 18 to 24-year-olds watching our channel? Why do you think that number is what it is? So you have 2 questions to address in the Google form. Let me know what you think. We're out.